So first off, if you are a buyer, you should absolutely find yourself a good real estate agent. Somebody you know, um, somebody you've heard great things about. Ask friends and family for who they recommend, who they've used in the past. Were they good? Were they bad? What they liked about them, what they didn't like about them. Um, Find a realtor to sit down with. Especially if you're a first-time home buyer, you're going to want to work with a realtor because they're going to explain the entire process to you and take you through all the steps of the transaction. Buying a house is a big deal. It's going to be probably one of the biggest purchases you ever make, and it's also a very emotional process. So a realtor helps you through all those steps and takes some of the emotion out of the transaction. Um, Buyers say all the time, well, I'm online, I see houses all the time on Zillow, I can just find the houses myself. Absolutely, you can. Those are options open to you. But what happens when you're looking on your own is most of those houses are listed with a realtor that you're finding on Zillow, or realtor.com or Trulia, one of those sites. And they have lock boxes on the house, and you have to come through with an agent. So you're going to have to get in touch with some sort of agent. You might as well have an agent working for you. If you have an agent, they are going to set up these appointments to view the houses for you. They're going to get you into the houses. They're going to show you the houses. And then that's not really the difficult part of the transaction. Anybody can go out and look at houses. That's one of the really fun parts of the job, to be honest with you. But the next part is when you want to make an offer on a house. You're like, this is the house I want. What do I need to do? And that's what the realtor is there for. They have the contract. They're going to walk you through what a contract looks like. They're going to give you suggestions on what you should offer on the house, the price, the terms, the conditions. Is it a multiple offer situation or not? Are there many people bidding on this house, or are you the only one? That's going to depend on what type of offer you put on the property. How much of a down payment should I give? Should I get a home inspection or not? What about lead-based paint? Could the house have lead-based paint in it? What does this mean to me? These are all things that a realtor is going to help you with. One of the stats that I find most amazing is once you put in a contract, 1 out of 21 contracts are accepted the first time the way they're written. The realtors are constantly going back and forth between their client and another realtor, the other realtor or the seller, if they're not working with a realtor, and renegotiating the contract. Terms and conditions may need to change. You might offer one thing and they come back and counteroffer something, and you either agree to it or you don't. That changes in the contract. You're going to do a home inspection, and what if things go wrong through the home inspection and you still want the house but you don't want to offer the exact same price that you started at? That can change through the home inspection. Who's going to fix what throughout the process? Those are all things that the realtor is going to work on for you. And the other question I always get is, well, what's it going to cost me to work with a realtor? And if you're the buyer, we are completely free service to you, basically. We're working and we get paid at the close of a transaction, and that means when the house is completely sold, it's in your hands, and our commission is paid by the seller. So for a buyer, it's basically absolutely free service to you, and we're helping you throughout the whole transaction. And Joanne just said so many hands are in a transaction too. Yeah, there's so many different people you're working with. You're working with your realtor, another realtor, home inspectors. You have an attorney. The seller has an attorney. I'm probably forgetting somebody else. Oh, an appraiser comes through if you're getting a mortgage and appraises the house. there's just so many things going on, and the realtor holds the whole transaction together, getting you through that whole process. You're riding this roller coaster ride when you're buying a house, especially thanks, and bank attorneys, Joanne said. Thank you, Joanne. Um, you're on this roller coaster ride, and the realtor is there to hold your hand and help you through it and take some of the emotion out of it and give you their opinions. And we've done this a lot of times, and we know how some of these things go. So we can really help you get that house that you want, and just help you through that process.